All right, hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to start working again on my Italian travel journal. So I just really quickly wanted to go through and remind you of what we did. So this is going to be the first signature. It's made out of the travel bag that you get on the plane. And then I have some tickets and stuff in there. This is the first actual signature. And this has all of my stuff from New York. We went to the American Museum of Natural History. It was awesome. I'm not going to go all the way through everything, but then I have the Montecatini-alto, and I used their menu cover to create part of this signature. And then this will be the final signature, which has the other bag from the travel. So I went ahead and picked out a couple papers that I want to use for today. And let's see, I think I'll start with the big one. I am noticing I have a little tear here. That's okay. I'm just going to use a little bit of washi tape to fix that. Actually, do I want this one or the other one? I think I want the other one. I have all of my supplies set in a box to the side. Actually, the tray that I got in my last supply haul, if y'all watched that, that is sitting just to the side of me, and it has all my little extra ephemera and everything in it. So I'll just put that down and fold it over. And that should be just fine. Okay. So I think for this first one, I want to put my postcard for Montecatini-alto in here. That's the one we're doing today. And I think that looks just perfect. So I was thinking about doing, I got the, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Yeah, I got the Tim Holtz sticker book with the postmarks in it. Love that. And I was thinking about maybe adding a postmark here just to make it look like it's actually been sent. And then, of course, I can use this for my journaling space. I did a little bit of prep ahead of time, so some of the pictures and stuff you will see will have already borders around them. I didn't do it with this one because I wanted to keep the postmark back, so I can do something like that. And we have to add a little pocket here, so I have just this extra piece of paper that I think we can use as a little tuck. Should be strong enough. Okay. And then I was thinking to put this little car on here because it's just a little drive up, like you just have to make your way up the hill. It seems kind of like a mountain, but it's just a hill. But so you can see it's pretty high up compared to where the planes are. And it's very, very windy. And we took the car up there with my sister driving. It was quite twisty-turny, but I'm sure she just had a blast with it. Then I have this little picture, I thought maybe, or do we want to add the picture back here? Ooh, kind of like that. Okay. And then we can use this here in the front. Does that make sense? Do I care if it makes sense? Maybe not, probably not. I do what I want. So, and then there's this little bit of, this lace is also from my most recent haul. I was thinking about using a little piece of that. I do not have much of it though, so I'm not sure if I want to or not. I'll hold on to this for now, and we'll just quickly assemble this part. I do want to add a little bit of color to this and to the back of the postcard first. So I think I'll go in with the tea dye because this one's already got quite a bit of color on it, so I don't think I need much color. I just want a little distressing And then I think I'll use my vintage photo for the edges of the pocket. I'm not going to do it to the card. I want the card to stay more clean looking. Do I need something else there? Maybe. I think I might come back in and put a little saying or something here, but I also want, I feel like I'll need something else because, you know, this comes off smaller. It's just the car. Hmm. Should I just add another blue postmark? Let's see if there's one that I like. Blue. Maybe this one. That's pretty close to that color there. Let's do that. And that one I'll just have here. I don't want to cover up too much of it. So this one would go about here. And our little car. Choo, 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 choo. Zoom, zoom. I don't know if any of you have like anxiety about going really fast around curves and stuff. I am a little bit of a baby when it comes to that. I might add just a little bit of the darker brown in here in a few spots. But yeah, I'm a little scaredy cat now. I didn't used to be. And then I got in an accident. And now it's a little more difficult for me. Let's go ahead and attach this picture as our little stamp. So it's really fun up there. It's very old, so all the buildings and everything you'll see here in a little while. I have an obsession with doors, and so I took a lot of pictures of doors that looked, you know, interesting to me. And you'll see that that'll go in just like that. Yep, that'll hold. But yeah, I love architecture and stuff, and doors is one of my favorite things, doors and windows. So you'll see throughout the next couple that I have taken quite a few pictures of those kinds of things before. So I might add a little quotation here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to worry about doing like most of the decorating and placement and stuff before I go through and do any little extra touches that I want to do. So that'll be the first page. I'm going to go ahead and set this off to the side just so that we don't have it interfering as we work on other stuff. And here I want to add this. So this actually came from, hold on, I just had it. Where did I put it? Here we go. So I have quite a few old National Geographics. I had a friend of mine that had a collection and didn't want it. I guess it was probably like her mom's or her grandma's or something. And she didn't want it anymore. So she offered it to me and I was like, yeah, absolutely. I'll totally take that. And it just so happens that one of them had Tuscany in it. So I was thinking about just keeping this page simple and doing a little bit of just gluing pictures down. Not every page can be super elaborate. I just want to be able to see my photos. Okay, I like something like that. Maybe spread these a little more. But so that's where I got that saying from. And there's a couple other of the images from the magazines that I'm going to use. Got a little bit of glue on the top of that one. Again, I will try and remember to throw the larger pictures, the larger versions of all these pictures up for you guys. Do I feel like I need something there? Oh, I did set this to the side. So this is a little motorcycle stamp I just got. No, I feel like that's too clustered. Maybe I can add it down here. But my sister actually rides motorcycles. She's been doing races recently. And I just know she would have had so much fun going up and down that road in a motorcycle because she's a crazy person. I might do that. And then just keep this area up here blank for a little bit of journaling space. Is that too busy? So, of course, it's gotten to the time of day where the sun is shining directly into my eyeballs. I really got to figure out a way to cover that up. So the problem is the sun, yeah, comes down right and where my desk is. And it's pretty early at this time of day. Like I think it's around 4:30 right now. And just the way it's situated during the winter, it's not really that big of a deal. I don't get the sun, but during the summer I do because of the angle that the sun shifts. And I've covered up as much of my window as I can reach, but I can't reach the very top of it. To reach the very top of it, I'd need to move my desk completely. And it's a big L-shaped desk that I can't really move. So I either need to borrow from someone a larger ladder, or maybe see if Rob will do it for me. But I got to find a way to cover up the very top of the window because as it is, I can't see anything from like 4 o'clock until like 5:30. So I'll have to figure something out. Let's see. That was about right there. Anyway, I love this little town. It is so pretty. It's fun to walk around because there's lots of different levels and stuff. I think you'll see in one of the pictures that I took, it's got that really cool, you can see all the different levels of the houses and stuff. So that's always fun. What do we want to use to stamp this? Shall we go with black? Just black? Yeah, why not? Please stamp good. Woohoo, it worked. Awesome. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. I'm just going to do a little bit of shading just to help different parts stand out from each other. Oh, that's awesome. How cute. Yeah, and then I can remember that my sister would love to be a crazy person riding up and down that road on her motorcycle. I felt a little bad for her. She clearly really wanted to ride while we were there. I don't know if she'd need a different, because she had to get an international driver's license, you know, to be able to drive over there. So I would assume she'd need to get a separate motorcycle license as well, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe next time she can make it. Okay, good enough. So now to decide what we want for the next page. I know I do want to add in one of the envelopes. Here we go. Shall we do the envelope next? That's a nice size difference. I like putting in different sized papers instead of just putting all the same size ones next to each other. Yeah, we can do this next. I do want to distress this a little bit. So, shall we use the other little florally stamp on this one? Let's do it. I'm going to stick with the tea dye for now. That may change. This one's being very sticky, so I'm going to add some washi tape here. And I think I'll go with that one that I had before. Yeah, it's a really small area, but I think there's something like 3 or 4 churches up on that hill. And it's just a really pretty place to walk around. What do I want to do here? Well, I don't think I've used one of these little vintage pages yet. What if I add that on the flap? Yeah. I might just ink up the edges a little bit, find something to put here. I think I'll do that. Also, I need to trim that corner. This one's not as bad. Actually, I think this is actually one of the antique papers, not vintage. But yeah, I want to make sure I include a lot of these in here. 1, because I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And 2, because it will help remind me happily of the little secondhand store I was able to find on my very last day there. And then, do we want to add a small something here? Let me take a look and see what I got. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna round the corners. If you're interested in how I made this, I will link, actually it's all linked below, because it is part of my Italy journal playlist. But this is alcohol marker on Yupo paper. I did a video on those a couple days ago. And I think I'll add that here. So then we have that for journaling. I may do a little white gesso just to dull it down a little bit, but I do still really want to be able to see these pictures. So we'll leave that like that for now, and then we'll choose. I've got 2 more papers here that I pulled out. I think that'll be enough for this signature. And, you know, a lot of the signatures might change as time goes on. I haven't 100% decided on that yet. But let's see, which one do I want to use? This comes from the other antique book that I just absolutely adore. I think that is a little too close to the size of the envelope, so we'll go with this one. Yeah, that's better. And I think on this one, I want to do kind of like a little like fold out, I think. I'm going to definitely need some splatters or something on this page. But I have, let's see. I'm going to grab a couple of my pictures. I think these ones were the ones I wanted for this page. But so basically what I want to do is I want to create it so that like this one's sitting here as it is. And then if you lift it up, you can fold down this and these. So I mean, logistically, how do I want to do that? Let's keep the pictures, and I'm going to move the signature off to the side for a minute. And find some paper. This is some of my tea-stained rice paper. I mean, do I want to do that? Do I want to do the little flip down, or do I just want them each individually to flip up? Oh, shoot. No, I think I want them to flip down. So what I'll do is I will glue these down. Approximately like so. Trim it out and then fold it, I guess. We're going to give it a try. I'm not sure exactly how the dynamics of this are going to work yet, so we will see. Let me just get these glued down. Okay, so, oh, you know what? I've just had an idea. What if I had it fold up and then maybe this come down to create almost like a little, we can cut it to look like an envelope and then it pulls down. Okay. I'm going to use this. Again, things are where they're supposed to be and it's freaking me out. I guess, nope, about right there is good. That's fine. So that's just to help me know where to cut. And then, look at me, I made that almost exactly 1/4 of an inch in between. We want one here. And then 1/8 of an inch past here. Okay. Let me quickly cut off this long piece here. Like so. And let's go ahead and ink the edges. I do want the edges inked on this one. I do want to quickly round the corners on this. I don't know if my corner rounder will work on this kind of paper. It's very thin. Nope, not quite. It at least gave me the impression of where I need to cut. Oh wait, I've just had a remembrance. Hold on. Let me just grab a little bit of a thicker paper here. Someone, I don't remember who, but someone said, this is a little too big, that's not going to work. Okay, I have this little piece. I don't know if it will work, but someone suggested that if you're using a material that's thinner and doesn't want to cut, you can use a harder piece of cardstock underneath it, and that should cut it. Oh my gosh, it worked. Well, there you go. The more you know. See, I'd heard that, but I'd never actually tried it. So now we know. Okay, so let's put this where it would go. There we go. So that goes there. And this would go right here. How high up do I need to put it? Well, that barely fits. Okay. And then if I pull down, okay, so let's move it up so it's basically to the top. Leave just a little bit. And then that way, this part at least is sturdy for writing. And now I need to decide how is that going to get closed. Shall we use the circle closure? A little twisty. Okay, so this page is going to be, or I should say like this spread is going to be pretty easy. I have these pages from the National Geographic that I would like to paste down. So I will be just tearing these to size. I don't want the whole picture, but I do want more on this page than on this page. So okay, and then I have these photos. This was one of the ones that I was trying to explain, has the, you can see like the different levels of the houses, which is really fun. Let's see, maybe something like that. And a little one up here. No, More there. Something like that. So let's get those attached. And then I'm going to check, I got to go upstairs and make dinner. So I'm going to do that and check on the timing for this video. I think I might have to split it into two, because we're halfway done with it and it feels like it may be getting a little too long. Do let me know in the comments down below. I try to keep most of my videos to around 30 minutes or less, because I feel like that's an easier format for people to watch. But if you would prefer that I do like the whole signature all at once, do leave a comment down below and let me know. That's definitely something I could do. I'm just worried about making videos too long for you guys. So, yeah, if you can let me know, that'd be great. Well, how about this? How about I go ahead and do, technically, if I finish this page, we'll be halfway through. And then I think, yeah, I'll stop the video here because I don't want it to be too long for you guys. But like I said, leave a comment down below if you'd rather I just do the whole thing all at once. That's still a little too big. Let's take some of this side off. And this is another really simple page. That's why I just decided to go for it. Oops. This is from the like aerodynamics book that I picked up in Italy. And it was just like an extra page that was in the beginning of the book that was blue. And I thought that was really fun. So I will just paste that down. And then here I have, this was a picture that my sister's wife took while we were up there. And it's a little dark, which is why she gave it to me, because she didn't want to keep it for herself. I was like, well, I can use it. Definitely, for sure. So she was kind enough to give it to me. And then this is the card for the restaurant that we went to and had lunch and some wine at. It was quite fun, delicious. I got so much good food while I was in Italy. It makes me very sad to not have that available anymore. Oh, goodness. But I'm just going to stick that down about right here. And since it already has this convenient fold in it, that's going to be our little tuck spot. And I'm going to glue this. This was just an extra scrap, but I know I want to stamp something on this at some point. That will all be done at a later time. So I'll just attach that to our little picture. And it's going to take a second to set, but then that can go right in there. Fun. Yes. I'm going to try and see if I can find the menu for that place to put in here as well, but I'm going to have to go online to look for that. So, okay, so I checked the timing, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it here for today. We did get half of the signature done. I do wish we would have gotten a little bit more, but that's okay. So I've got a lot of my pictures in here, a couple of the old antique book pages. Some fun journaling spots. Gonna have to do more, much more. And then we have I love this spread. I'm definitely going to have to put some wording and stuff, like sentiments and things on these. And then this little text spot here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like down below. Again, let me know in the comments how you would prefer I do these. Would you rather I just do the entire signature, or do you like it when I keep the videos a little more short form? But thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.